What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back for some update news of Dungeon Defenders 2. Today we got a post-Drakenfrost check-in with Lalta, which is kind of like the in-between news source, the check-ins with Elandrian or check-ins with Lalta in between major devlog posts. So we got some info today. It's been too long until we've seen any info, and I am stoked just to get some news of what is to come. Now, first things first, as we all know, the very first progression point in the game is shards. You have to have specific shards to get the job done. There's certain shards that are extremely powerful, and of course, those powerful shards seem like they're just impossible to get. Now, not only do you want these shards, but you want them gilded too, which means you have to get a bunch of them. This really seems like an impossible task for particularly any newer player to the game, as it can be absolutely overwhelming the amount of shards you get and the shard rarity. Now, the first and really, in my opinion, most important thing in this update is the shard acquisition system is going to be changed or added to. Now, we don't have a whole lot of info yet on exactly what this means, but it does say, here's the exact words, the exact details cannot be spilled out here, but we're working on concrete ways to get the specific shards you want. I don't know what fashion this is going to come in. Is it some sort of a new vendor? Is it a different crafting system? Is it player trading? I mean, who knows what it possibly could be? But at this point in the game, this is such a sore spot in the game that any single change at all to that system to add on it will be a benefit. There's no doubt at all. Anything they could do to give us a greater chance of getting the shard we want is going to be a good thing. So it may not be the exact system that you or I had in mind, but anything at all is going to work. Now, in addition to that, the old Chaos 8 shards, like this water elemental shard that were turned off and removed from the drop table long ago, are going to be returning to the game. Now, these are going to be onslaught shards that drop similar to Chaos 8 amps. So, Chaos 8 amps, of course, we start getting at floor 30. I'm assuming that these shards will start dropping after floor 30. Now, hopefully, the rarity is extremely different than Chaos 8 amps, particularly if they do allow us to gild them. But they're going to start dropping in higher onslaught around the floor 30-ish range is the best estimate off of the information they've given us. Now, there's going to be lots of weapons returning to the game. Now, it specifically mentions on here about players liking their unique look, and although costumes, flares, and accessories help to get this done, weapons are a huge part of everybody's look. I mean, we all know I'm rocking that Infernal Combustor on my monk all the time because I personally think it's one of the coolest looking weapons in the game. Weapons are a big deal. Now, there was a lot of really cool old weapons that have been removed from drops, and some of those weapons are going to be returning, and new weapons are going to be coming in. Now, they talked about the cosmetic, but they didn't talk about the shot types. I really, really hope that this means that exact weapon, including its shot type, is returning. Because I can tell you, that Falcon Shot on the Huntress was my favorite thing ever. I want that thing back in the game so dang bad. It was the awesome, most ultimate shot type for the Huntress. Of course, currently it's removed, and it's associated with one of the older weapon types. They give us no indicator to make me think that the old shot types are going to return. However, I do think it would be absolutely awesome if they did. You know, why can we not have Falcon Shot where we can have Toxic Shock? You know, the old Toxic Shock bows kept their same shot type, and those old shot types were just so awesome. I really do hope they return. Now, of course, Trendy introduced or started implementing changes to the elemental combo system, and we're going to be getting a new element added in. The new element is going to be poison. Now, I'm assuming that will react differently than the poison from a poison dart tower, but I don't know. Maybe it won't. But we do know that poison is going to be added in as an element, and there's going to be an elemental combo tied to it. Now, I couldn't find the Twitter post or the blog post or whatever I was looking for, but I do remember Elandrian teasing when combos were first being discussed again. You know, hey, what do you think between poison and fire causing a gas explosion or an explosion or something along those lines? So I'm personally thinking, and I'm going to go ahead and say it, I think the new combo is going to be poison and fire. I really do. Just based off of that little tease he gave. Plus, what else could poison interact with? I guess it could interact with frost. Poison and frost. There could be lots of different things that it could do. We don't know at this point, but we do know that poison is coming in as a mod. It doesn't say weapons and defenses, it just says it'll be there as a mod. So if it's like the other elements that we got, the frost and the oil, it's going to be weapon only mods. Now oil, of course, that's another one of those Chaos 8 shards that we're going to be getting back into the game, is the oily ballistas, which is kind of cool. The news article also says that there is other things. This is not it, but this is all that they're willing to discuss right now. And we can look forward to hearing some more information within the next month. It does say that there's going to be another update in the next month, but I'm assuming that this will be like maybe a hot fix with bug fixes or whatever. I'm just completely guessing. However, within the next month, we should get a full dev stream. And of course, what comes after a full dev stream is the update. So I don't know, but if I was to predict a date for all this stuff to come in, I would guess it would be probably around the end of April would be my guess. Anything before the end of April, I think would be really awesome. Although I want it here today, we know we do have to wait for these things to get created and then fine-tuned. But that will do it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button and please subscribe to the channel. And always check back as new DD2 news will be posted here as soon as it comes available. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.